Hello, Wig Splitter here. This is Mission 18 of Metal Gear Solid 5, Blood Runs Deep. I don't know anything about this mission. Obviously, I've played this game a million times. The only thing I really know is that we have to eliminate 6 prisoners, so just gonna go ahead and get started. Um, Before I was recording, I was having this weird thing with my game where it was like trying to load uh, the rest of the world map, and it was just like freezing for some reason. Like it would continue to play the sounds of the game, although they were like not updating. It was just like the same sound, but it was not updating at all. So hopefully it works now. I don't know what was happening. Like at first I thought my PS4 was overheating. Oh, well, we're not going to be killing them all because, well, I'm going for like a minimal kills playthrough, so kind of how that works is like obviously the game forces you to kill certain enemies, but if we can avoid killing somebody, we will, so that's non-lethal weapons only. Anyway, I thought my PS4 was overheating, but it turned it off, waited like an hour, now it's ice cold, and it was still doing it. So I don't know if there's something wrong with my like game disc or something. Hopefully not, because I love this game. If there's something wrong with my game disc, I would be a little devastated. Well, anyway, there's a plantation and a mine that we have to go to. Let's go to the plantation first. I'll have Quiet scout out that area, so she can mark all the enemies. Yeah, I'm using Quiet instead of D-Dog. I've always kind of liked D-Dog better because he just literally marks every single enemy, making the game very easy. But Quiet, on the other hand, is I think more fun to use because she feels like she's assisting you, but not to the point where the game becomes too easy. So with Quiet, you know, you can have her scout out an area, but she's not gonna mark every enemy. And when you get her in the sniping point, she can take a shot at an enemy in reflex mode, which, by the way, is kind of annoying if she doesn't have a suppressor. Like right now, she doesn't. But once you get her up to, okay. So we need to identify the prisoners. They're apparently soldiers too, which is strange. But anyway, once you get your bond level with Quiet up higher, then she can use a suppressed weapon. So that's pretty cool. So Nocto Cyanin is actually very useful when you're marking enemies because it tells you where everyone's at, which is pretty useful if you're trying to quickly mark everybody, and you know, it's difficult to pick these guys out amongst the flora here, but okay. So yeah, that guy immediately is gonna see us because he's pretty freaking close, but if I crawl kind of over here, maybe he will. And we just really that illuminated that those guys 90 meters away are seeing us? It's kind of crazy. I wasn't really aware that the spotlight worked that way. I'm gonna try to get away from this spotlight. Okay. Okay, so I've got a problem here. These guys are gonna come up here to try to investigate what's going on. And I could choose to take them out, but typically the best, or at least in my opinion, the most fun way to play this game is to try to leave no trace first, right? Just go about the game without taking out enemies, and if you're forced into a situation where you have to take out an enemy, you can go ahead, but if you could do a whole mission without anybody ever knowing that you were there, that feels especially rewarding, and you of course get bonus points for that towards an S rank. If you're into going for the S ranks. So with the spotlight here, you just kind of want to crawl and stay behind cover. That guy, like I said, he almost saw me. I don't think he can see me behind this crate here. I don't know. When it comes to the spotlight, it's really troublesome because if you get spotted, then it's very difficult to take that guy out because you can't really see him very well. He's behind a giant light, so But we've got a bunch of enemies that are kind of closing in on us. So what I like to do here is pop the Nocto Cyan in and just see, hey, is there anybody that I haven't marked that's coming my way so I can get prepared for that. But it looks like nobody is coming to investigate. So kind of the issue that I'm having right now is I have no idea where this prisoner is. He's saying that the prisoner is mixed up with a soldier. So one of these soldiers I have yet to identify. So identifying targets in this game is pretty simple. You just use the binoculars and you focus on their face, and then Miller will tell you if you've identified the target. Like this guy could be it right here. I've already scanned him though. You gotta be careful because if you're really that close to a guy, you better be crawling because otherwise they're gonna hear your footsteps. And they will detect you unless you have the sneaking suit, which makes your footsteps silent. That's a balloon right there, and then I find it extremely unlikely that the target is using a spotlight. That typically is not what happens with this game. I don't know why they just don't do that. So I might be able to get away with crouch walking here. Seems like Quiet did kind of clear out all of the enemies. You would think that her like humming sound effect would be more annoying, but it kind of just blends in with like the natural sound of the game, I guess. Because she's just constantly restarting that looping song every time she finds a new target. So there's a guy here. Does not happen to be the target, so hopefully he's not. Well, he is coming our way, but he's not gonna come over here. Talking about Big Boss. Yeah, I don't know if this is true or not, but it seems like in this game, the more stealthy you are, the less the enemies ramp up their defenses. So like over time, they will get more helmets or better equipment to combat your tactics. But if you're pretty stealthy, it takes them longer to adapt. Versus like if you're going in guns blazing, they're gonna know and they're gonna have conversations about, you know, Big Boss being in Afghanistan very early on because they're gonna know immediately. This guy's gonna be hard to ID. I don't really want to mess with that. Maybe I'll ID him when he comes out. Oh, shoot. Hold on. It might still be possible if I just come over here. Is that a hedgehog? That guy. Okay, I was about to say that guy looks different than the other models. There's no way he's not the target. Well, I could take him down. Yeah, Miller is not happy about this, but we're gonna do it anyway. Because he said kill the targets. I don't want to kill him, okay? I'm a nice guy. I don't believe in murder. Unless I absolutely have to. There we go. So, what I'm gonna do is just look around and see, okay, there's a guy about 30 meters away. Chances are if I Fulton recovery this guy, he's going to not only hear it, but he's also going to see the balloon and potentially shoot it down, which pretty much puts them on high alert. So if I can potentially move to an area where there's no people around, I mean, maybe that guy, let's see what happens, but looks like he did not see. And that's ultimately what you want to do. You know, I like that better than the Peace Walker Fulton recovery system where our contract was to kill the target, but I'll go with your decision. They literally just always never, they just ignore it.
Mission info has been updated. Marker placed.
Okay, we're headed to the mine now. This is going to be kind of tricky because I don't know how to get through this. Oh, I guess you could just climb over it. Yeah, you got to be careful when you're going in between these bases because, you know, there's always guards posted outside by the entrances and they will see you if you're not careful. I mean, that's kind of basic though. This is kind of the part where it would be nice to have a vehicle. Looks like there's a tank on the road there. You got to be careful. In those situations, you just kind of want to crawl. You don't have to do that. It's just something I do for safety measures.
Extraction arrived
Okay.
at Mother
Yeah, I was
Base.
like, what is that honking noise? It's them trying to like let them know they're coming to the base. Ooh, is that a gunship? Yeah, that's not gonna be fun. The gunships are pretty annoying in this game because they're just helicopters that constantly surveil an area, and they're pretty good at spotting you if you're not crawling. And even if they're like directly above you, they could spot you even if you're laying down or crawling. So it's really just like a bad situation to be in. It looks like the only way to this mine is through the road, which is like over
Marker
here.
placed.
So I could try to work my way around here, but it's just not. Sorry, the cat was trying to eat my ice cream. No ice cream for you. Um, leave me alone. She keeps trying to eat this ice cream. Like, no, I am not giving you chocolate ice cream. You're insane if you think that's within the realm of possibility. Okay. Yeah. As soon as you hear that tone, you know there's enemies nearby, but they must be in this encampment here, which doesn't really concern me because I could just walk through, or rather run at 25 miles per hour. The prosthetic arm in this game gives you more movement speed, which is kind of incredible. I don't really know how that works, but you know, it's Metal Gear Solid. You just have to nod and agree to everything that happens. Wait a second. We have to go left to get to Kungenga. It's a Kungenga mine.
Enemy presence detected. The
5
map
targets
has
are being
been
held
updated.
captive at that outpost. The VI on your iDroid will show you where they are.
That almost looked like a tripwire, which does not exist in this game. I just finished up my
You have arrived
European
at your
Extreme
destination.
playthrough of Metal Gear Solid, which I never recorded, by the way.
Analysis
I mean, I'm
complete.
probably not going to do it again just because it was annoying. Like, it was very frustrating. Even though it was kind of fun, I just didn't think it was going to be as hard as it
Analysis
was.
complete.
And they definitely have a lot of tripwires in that game. Okay, so I need, first things first, get quiet to scout
Please
out the area
select
so
a
I don't have to
deployment
do so
point.
much work. And I only have one more Nocto Cyan in, so we'll use that up and just
Analysis
try to
complete.
mark some guys that Quiet. I mean, Quiet will probably get all of them, but that was kind of rude, Quiet. You just like nudge me out of my binoculars. Oh, I see a guy.
Buddy has infiltrated an enemy presence
Buddy has
detected.
infiltrated
The map has been
outposts. Okay.
updated.
This gunship, man. Whenever you hear that noise, you know that there's like a light on you, and in this case, it was the gunship. Yeah, it's probably.
Analysis
Even though,
complete.
yeah, I'm pretty much done with marking the enemies. Let's see if I can get past this guy. Seems like he's running pretty fast, like he's on alert or something. I think the speed at which they investigate the things that they see depends on how like clearly they see it. So if he's like looking at you for a while, you really can tell that there's something out there. He's gonna run over there. It also depends on if they're on high alert or not. Those things can sort of
The
affect.
map has been updated.
I'm not sure. Is it that same guy? It's kind of incredible that he saw me from so far away. But if I had to guess, I would assume that these 6 prisoners are the Mbeli children. I don't know if that's true or not, but there's like these 6 kids that you have to save in the game, and part of the mission is escorting them back to the helicopter, which is kind of cool. I thought it's frustrating, but like it's also a
Analysis
fun little
complete.
segment of the game that kind of spices up the gameplay. Because at this point you're kind of doing the same stuff. I see a diamond down there, but I'm not really interested in going down there. Because as soon as you get down into this like pit area, you become extremely susceptible to like all of these like searchlights, sight lines. It's kind of crazy. Just try to avoid it. This is a little tricky area for sure. See another guy over here. See,
Analysis
that's just
complete.
proof right there that quiet does not mark all the enemies. And D-Dog will mark pretty much every single enemy. D-Dog is just overpowered. Like, let's be honest. I think you get, I mean, the balancing of it is like D-Dog cannot snipe like Quiet can. Quiet, you can kind of like take down enemies better from long range and also coordinate those takedowns. As opposed to D-Dog, you kind of like, he's sort of up close, so you have to be next to the enemy that you want to take out, which makes, you know, Quiet better for those situations. But D-Dog is just, the marking ability is just a little bit too good. Like, if they had made it kind of like how Quiet marks, then D-Dog would be worse, I guess, because they would also have to nerf Quiet, but then D-Dog would not be overpowered. Yeah, this is it right here, I believe.
Bingo. You know what to do. Their lives for a fistful of diamonds, huh? And what happens after that? They can't go home. They've only got two options. Heaven or hell.
No, here's another.
Utter heaven. Tape's rolling, boss.
How about it, Cos? Looks like our client just got outbid.
We got the recording. Objective accomplished.
Let's go.
We'll bring him back to Mother Base. Now, for the RV. There's some high ground downriver. I'll have the chopper set down there. Lead the kids to safety. Listen, the kids don't get hurt. No matter what, you bring him back alive. Exit the cave and turn left, then pass through the swamp and follow the river downstream.
All right, so
Doesn't look like he can walk.
Extraction
there's a bunch of
complete.
diamonds over here, by the way, which is kind of
Has been
amazing.
updated.
Yeah, so you have to essentially, oh no, this is not good. Okay, you have to escort these
They won't
children,
hear you if you're too far away from them.
and they'll just keep moving up, which is not what I want. So, wait, stop, stop. Okay, so you can give commands to the children by holding down L1. If you're too far away, they'll just kind of assume that it's meant for them to go, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, see, they're doing it right now. So you have to always make sure.
Not seriously leaving him there. Boss, if even one of those kids die, the mission's a through.
Okay, hold on, wait a second, I went the wrong way. Yeah, so if you get too far away from the Mbelly children, then they will just start running, and it's really terrible.
Targets to the RV.
And I want them to just stop for a second. Wait,
Doesn't look like he can walk. You still gonna help him?
and of course we're gonna rescue the one who can't walk, because I mean, come on. That would be very cruel if we didn't. Okay, so. Excuse me. I guess I can't get around him. I'll let him go, and then, you know, there's going to be a few sections of this game where you just kind of have to tell them to stop, because they're going to run right into enemies that are going to spot them.
If even one of those kids die, the mission's a failure. Be careful. Stop.
Okay, stop. This part, you kind of have to be trigger happy. Like, if you want these kids to make it through, you just gotta, you know, tranquilize all these guards. And you gotta do it with this kid on your back, which kind of lowers your camo index. Well, you don't really have to, but also, sometimes you can just drop them, because you can only use the pistol, excuse me, when you're holding the child. Okay. So how am I gonna do this? Well, I want them all.
You need to give them orders. Lead them to the objective area.
I can't like walk away to get a better shot. I'm just gonna have to do it from over here so that the children don't run away. Wow, that was a good shot. I don't know what he's saying, but he seems excited. That guy is gonna go down in about 30 seconds. Okay. Meantime. Oh no. No. I guess there's no way to cancel that. But anyway, go. I think they only go if you go. Yeah, this game has great social commentary on the horrors of child labor and child soldiers, really. And also, you know, if you're gonna put a child in a video game that involves guns and stuff, you essentially want them to never allow children to actually die. So in this game, oh, they got burned by that. That's just terrible. Anyway, yeah, never allowing them to die on screen, you know, because it's just not tasteful. Like, I believe in Uncharted, there's a segment where you're playing as like a kid version of Nathan Drake, and if you die, it just pans the camera up so that you never have to witness the child dying, which is good. Okay.
Wait.
So I don't have any Nocto signed in, so I can't see what these other guys are up to. I don't, if there are other guys.
Analysis complete.
I kind of have to let these kids go up a little bit and then tell them to stop so I can get a better angle, a better view, see what's going on. Yeah, see, if you just come up a little bit on the camp, you'll see there's two guys here. You know, there might be more. I can't really tell, but I'm kind of limited because I have to essentially be next to the children. That should take them both out kind of near the same time. You don't want to like take one out in front of the other one, because then they freak out a little bit. It makes it harder to shoot them. They might run to cover, so this is just the best way to take them out. You know, that guy has a helmet. See, he's gonna freak out for a second, but he immediately gets knocked out. So I think actually what's happening is the kids are like, every time I take out a guard, they just like are cheering, because those are probably the guys that were being so cruel to them, which I can understand completely. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, that gunship is very annoying.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
They won't hear you if you're too far away from them. Wait.
Okay, time to do some sniping. The only reason why I actually have a suppressed sniper rifle during this section of the game when you typically would not have it, unless you're like grinding out your R&D team, is because I rescued the legendary gunsmith, which is a side ops mission. And if you rescue him, you get the ability to customize your weapons. And believe it or not, you can make custom weapons that have suppressors well before you have the ability to actually develop a suppressed sniper rifle in the R&D menu. So once I found that out, I was like, hey, I don't have to play half the game with only the WUS pistol because that's the only one that you get a suppressor for much of the game until you're able to develop that. But you know, it's kind of nice that the game gives you the ability to have that. So it's not like so inconvenient that you're doing a minimal kills playthrough that like you just don't do it, you know? Like in Metal Gear Solid 3, right? They make it inconvenient to be non-lethal, but there's real consequences to um, just killing people in that game. Like specifically with the Sorrow, he tells you and he shows you all the people you've killed. So it makes it hit harder because you know most people in their first playthrough they don't care, and then they get to that point and they're like, all right, I'm gonna try it again, but this time I don't want to kill anybody. Okay, so there was a guy here I didn't see, and see that's gonna be a
Looks
problem
like they found out
because
the kids escaped. The enemy's gonna tighten security.
I mean that's just perfect timing anyway, right? Because it was like they saw the guard, they were on high alert, and now all of a sudden they've discovered that the kids have escaped, so they were on alert anyway. So we didn't do anything wrong.
The enemy spotted the target. The enemy spotted the target. Take care
Oh,
of them.
shoot, I forgot. We left the kid behind. Okay, this cat needs to just chill for a second. She's just going crazy. Yeah, so... Oh no, what's happening? Oh, the helicopter got him. Wow, that's pretty messed up, man. They they showed in vivid detail as I was going on about how like, oh yeah, you shouldn't show children being killed in video games, and then they just show it. That's just wrong, man.
The targets to the RV.
Okay. So I need to just carry this guy with me at all times.
They won't hear you if you're too far away from them.
Let's go.
Alright, come on guys, let's go. We don't have all day. And we especially don't have all day once the guards start coming from behind, which makes it much harder. Okay. Wait. Oh, it was a piece of metal. Okay, that guy is going down. Alright. Picking up the old dude. Hopefully I don't. We'll just keep going until we see the other guy. Where is he?
Analysis complete.
I don't even see the third guy. Wasn't there a third guy?
Enemy presence
Maybe not,
detected.
but
The map
yeah, I
has
need
been
these children to
updated.
keep going, like they keep stopping. Oh, there he is, yeah. Come on, why is this guy so hard to take out?
Analysis complete.
Yeah, at this point, we're hauling it, we're hauling it. Go, 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 go.
The enemy's gonna tighten security. They'll be coming after you. Watch your back.
Literally.
Enemy
I
presence
kind of don't have time to
detected.
sit here
The
and
map
stop
has
and
been
snipe these
updated.
dudes. And I also have no suppressor ammo now, so this sucks. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's stop, guys. Get down. So, gun shit. Yeah. Okay. Just gonna pick up the kid and we're gonna go.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Come on, let's go, guys. Taking forever. I think we're almost out of here, though.
Support helicopter requested.
Yeah.
Hurry to the RV.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Mission success.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod.
This one kid doesn't want to go. There we go. He just needs some encouragement. Come on, let's go.
Support
The school bus
helicopter
is
has
here.
arrived.
Let's go. Oh,
Extraction
they're a
arrived
little scared. They
at
need
base.
encouragement. Oh man, they're shooting at the helicopter.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Mission infantry.
Wait, no, 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 no. We're not just leaving the target.
Target on the chopper.
What happened? Oh, they all sit down and then you gotta put them all in there. What the? That scared me. Where is the sniper coming from? What is happening right now?
Target extracted.
Like right before the mission is over, there's just a sniper that just shows up. Oh, now I see him.
They're on your back. Hold them off.
Oh no, they stabbed the child. What the heck? This is ridiculous. Like, come on. We were done with that mission. The helicopter was right there, and then that guy just comes out of nowhere with a sniper rifle. Where does that guy even come from? And no, I don't want the freaking chicken hat. Do I want the chicken hat? No. Not a freaking scrub.
To the RV.
Okay. Alright, hold on, little kids. We'll go, but
Support helicopter requested.
I need to figure out what this sniper guy is. Take him down immediately.
They're on your back. Hold them off.
What is that? I just saw something flashing red. They putting like...
Reinforcements from the SO.
Oh my gosh. Wait a second. No suppressor, hold on. Yeah, no. At least they give you a checkpoint like right by the helicopter, but that's a tight window. And frankly, it's not enough to get all those kids on the helicopter. So what I think I'm gonna have to
Targets
do
to the RV.
is just get the kids close to the helicopter and do it quickly, and then just try to pull out the sniper rifle.
They're on your back. Hold them off.
Detected. The map has been updated.
Reinforcements from the south. They're moving to surround you.
Okay, that's what's happening here.
Enemy presence detected. The
Put the
map
target
has
on the
been
chopper.
analysis complete.
Arriving shortly at LZ.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Analysis complete.
This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
Oh, they give you supplies. I need to grab those supplies real quick. There we go.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Hold them off.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Okay. I'm not responsible for the helicopter murdering those people, okay? That doesn't count. I didn't murder them. Pequod did. Well, anyway, that should be the rest of them. Oh, except for that sniper guy over there. It's a vulture. I just dosed that vulture with enough trank to take out a fully grown man.
Alright, target extracted.
Alrighty.
Target extracted. Anyone else?
Who is taking pot shots at the helicopter?
Good. That's the target extracted.
Whatever, I don't think it matters. Well, he might see me get into the helicopter, so... Before I get to doing that...
Is that everyone? Alright. Objective complete. Now you just need to safeguard the target. Get on the chopper.
Okay, we'll see what happens. No, I guess we're good. Just happened to be an unlucky attempt.
Departing.
The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at
Let's see if I actually get an S rank from this. I'm somehow doubtful. Because I had retries, I had reflex mode. I mean, we'll see what happens. I think that's the best you can do with that crazy mission.
Amazing. Mission complete.
Hey!
Is why you're the best, boss.
Okay,
The one and
nice. Extracted the former rebel and belly soldier. Okay, so then that was a bonus objective. I'll keep that in mind. Well, I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.